about that. This is how the supercritical phase shifter makes polonium into... Oh snap, I forgot it was draining off into nowhere. Actually no, it's into the pipe, but... Extract, input. Oh man, I gotta go to bed to keep the polonium production up. Otherwise the waste is going to accumulate and decay, and I can't have that. Maybe I ought to relocate my bed. Alright, yeah, we're in business again. And we have, well, not much antimatter. It needs a certain amount of energy per tick to actually get the thing to, but it is on the way to, like... Hang on a minute. Okay, so it takes... Yeah, it takes, 1,000... an entire bucket of polonium to make 1 millibucket of antimatter. And as if that wasn't enough, I suppose what I could do here is connect it directly to the induction matrix, which means I will have to use that extra port on the side. How much universal cable is that going to require, though? Because I've got, like, billions in there. The induction thing is way over here. Okay. I suppose it's time to play a little... Actually, no, it's not time to play Tetris, pipe Tetris just yet. What I suppose I ought to do for safety's sake, because I'm not sure how long this is going to take, is shut the reactor down just... and then make some more ultimate universal cable. After I've done that, I'll run the connection from the induction matrix over to... Did I seriously just run out of... Oh, wait, no, I know where I left it. Anyway, I should run the cable from the induction matrix over to the phase shifter. Oh, and I need... I've already got the atomic alloy I need, I just don't have the reinforced alloy. That's what's going on. All right. So we only need 2 of these. There, okay. Now to apply some spatial reasoning here. The induction matrix is back here. I need to make it so that I can still... Alright, this is going to hem me in a little. But I should still be able to... Yeah, get down that way. Connect that over there. Except this one pipe's in the way of this other pipe. But since that pipe carries steam, I should be able to connect... yeah, do that. That's another steam... that's another pressurized tube over there. Actually, I can sort of guess where this is on the roof. So let me just go back. I need something to stand on in here, too. Yeah, there. All right. So yeah, you can sort of see in here from there, but that's not really important. What's important is where did I stop this thing? I can't see it. And now it fell all the way down here. But I do know where here it is now. I'll just bring it out. What the? Didn't say bring it down. And then connect it directly to here. And I have successfully created, yeah, 3 millibuckets of antimatter. Now I'm gonna need like 2,000 for this one, for one of the other things called the antiprotonic nuclear synthesizer, because one antimatter pellet takes, well, in short, 1,000 buckets of polonium. Come to think of it, that might even be more polonium than it took to make the supercritical phase shifter. Because I think 1,000 of these makes one pellet, and I only have like 310 of them. I suppose I'll have to run that all off screen. Did I pick up my... Yeah, okay. Since I've stopped running the reactor, I'm not draining off any energy here, but I suppose I could keep it running. I'll have to calculate exactly how much fissile fuel I'll need. Speaking of which, no, I forgot I was running this almost. But I don't know whether you noticed this, but I've got... This thing is empty. And I'm filling up the pipes now as opposed to this tank. But the more sodium I put out, the faster the burn rate. And This here is how much uranium I've got. I mined out this entire chunk. Still, the supercritical phase shifter being built is the point of the whole thing. Now, since I'm going to be making a lot of nuclear fuel, how much speed do I have? Just the 3, okay. Might as well add more to that. So now that I finally got the supercritical phase shifter made, I don't know, perhaps I ought to turn my mind to this thing. Now this requires 8 polonium pellets, 1 for each piece of armor, and this mecha tool here requires 2 more. I mean, yeah, there's other stuff too, but it's not entirely important just now. And then there's this thing, 4 polonium pellets. Maybe I'll go back to making polonium pellets. Just for now, leave the antimatter itself for later. Did I really have this thing switched in when I... don't think I should have done that. Well, regardless, it takes an awful lot of polonium to make antimatter. And I might want to hold off on doing that until enough of this spent nuclear waste is disintegrated. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I will go to bed, wake up, turn the plant back on, and wait for 10 polonium pellets. Now that's just for the mecha suit stuff, and that and the storage. Actually, no. Here's what I ought to do: make 14 polonium pellets, because I need 4 of them for this drive array, and this drive array is really going to help. Why? Well, in a word, this. Look at all these bullets. Where am I going to put them all? Well, there is, of course, applied energistics, but Mechanism has its own version of applied energistics, and you get rewards for it. So anyway, while that's running, maybe I'll do some more immersive engineering stuff. We've already got the circuitry down. If I need circuitry, then I'll make circuitry. But there's also wiring. Now there's 2 different kinds of wires in immersive engineering: low, medium, and high. Actually, there is one thing that I feel I should be aiming towards now. That's the metal press. Hold on a second. Do I have... I'm pretty sure I have this thing somewhere. Modded for Dummies. There's like this book, and it's got everything in it. Like all the manuals for this mod pack. I don't remember where I put the thing. Oh well, there's. I'll have to go take the other route and take a book. Take a lever and combine them. And that's how you make the immersive engineering manual. So, this mod, as I said, is known for its multi-blocks. And the multi-block that I'm trying to find here is the metal press. This thing doesn't have an index. Wait, here it is, under heavy machinery. So, you need certain components. And metal press molds. I'll get to the molds in just a bit. The components, I think, are they listed in the quest book anywhere? No, they're not. But let me just see if I can place these. So I'll need conveyor belts. I'll need steel scaffolding, I think. Yeah, this stuff, which you make using steel ingots and steel rods, and you can make steel rods by, well, steel, just using steel. It's a better alternative to the rolling machine. In fact, I'm trying to get an alternative to the rolling machine. I've already got the metal press, but I need something to make wires. And then a piston, a redstone block, and I think that looks like a heavy engineering block, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a light engineering block. That's the problem. I think there's a way to project blueprints, but I don't remember what it is. And it doesn't seem to be here anywhere. I'd recognize it if I saw it. Speaking of conveyor belts, I do have some. Where'd I put them? Yeah, here they are. Okay. 2 conveyor belts. I'm gonna grab my steel. I need the scaffolding. That's 6 steel scaffolding. Redstone engineering blocks are made out of sheet metal, among other things. Now, sheet metal, it's like 4 plates arranged a certain way. I need redstone too. Where did I put the copper? Ah, here it is. And I've got iron. And I've got a way of making iron block. Iron sheet metal. How can I say I like the concept of sheet metal? It makes solid blocks without making solid blocks. There we go. And redstone block. Yeah, okay. Now what else did I say I needed? Pistons I have. And you're supposed to click it with the engineer hammer. I should have that. Okay, clicking that doesn't really show you what it... Wait, what if I clicked... Oh, it does show you what it needs. I just had to mouse over the right area. Okay, a heavy engineering block. I think I received one of those as a reward, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's in my toolbox. It is in my toolbox. Okay, off we go. It certainly looks weird. The high-tech supercritical phase shifter and all this low-tech stuff, doesn't it? Where to put the metal, the press? about here? Now, if I remember correct, actually, I have no idea whether or not it's supposed to take up the entire footprint here. But if it doesn't, I'd like to make it. I'd like to give this some aesthetic appeal. Even put the rest of these blocks might. Never mind. There we go. And then I'll orient these so that they're the same direction. Oh, and grab a piston. Checking how many of these. Oh my goodness, I'm almost there. Oh wait, no, sorry, it was 14 instead of 10. My mistake. Let me just grab a piston. I got like a ton of them during this one dungeon raid. Possibly more than one dungeon raid. Okay, this is going to get tricky, because I'm going to have to place it facing down. Actually, it shouldn't be too hard to do that. Let me just put this block in as a placeholder. Put the heavy engineering block on top of that. Put myself on the conveyor belt. Take just a little bit. There, much better. Okay. You know, might as well like that. Now where's my engineer? Ah, there's my engineer's hammer. And voila! One metal press, which does cover the entire footprint. Oops. Gotta keep that in mind.